Welcome to Eaton's Power Systems Experience Center. Here at the Experience Center, our engineers provide a safe, controlled environment for training, testing, and demonstrating power system problems and solutions.
In this video, we will take you through the behaviors and dangers associated with voltage sags on an electrical system. We will also demonstrate for you several commercial and industrial solutions designed to protect your facility.
A voltage sag is a short duration drop in voltage. This is not to be confused with an undervoltage condition where the duration is usually much longer and approaches steady state. The three most important characteristics of a voltage sag are the retained voltage, the duration of the event, and the number of phases affected. For example, with this waveform, the retained voltage is 60% of normal, the duration of the event is 10 electrical cycles, and all three phases were affected. Voltage sags are considered the most costly power quality event because they're very common and they generally affect your whole facility. Think about a time in your own home where you saw the lights flicker and your computer or other equipment dropped out. If this same event occurred in a paper mill, it could ruin the process and cause hours of downtime.
Using this sag generator, let me show you what happens to various loads in a typical industrial and commercial environment during a voltage sag event. There are two main sources of sags: motor starting and faults on the utility system. When a motor starts, it draws a large inrush current, which drops the system voltage. In large processing facilities such as wastewater treatment plants, this happens multiple times per day. On average, a facility gets 50 sags a year caused by utility-related events. Of these, about 10 are significant enough to cause problems within your facility. These are usually the result of high winds, lightning, or animal and tree contact. Typically, when the utility distribution has a fault, the voltage at the location of the fault is zero. But because the electrical power grid is interconnected with many generation sources, the voltage at a location remote to the fault is greater than zero. Generally speaking, the farther away you are from the fault, the higher your retained voltage will be. The duration of an event is dictated by the response of the line's protective devices, such as a fuse, a breaker, or a recloser.
The cost of voltage sag protection depends upon the equipment size, the tolerance, and criticality of the loads. The protective equipment can range from small single-phase UPSs to large multi-megawatt facility solutions. Watch the difference between these two lights during a voltage sag event. The blue one is protected by a small double conversion UPS while the red one is not. There's a large range in the types and sizes of UPSs that vary substantially in cost and in the different power quality problems they can correct.
For industrial applications, where batteries may not necessarily be appropriate, there are other methods of sag compensation. An SRT or sag ride-through continuously monitors the incoming voltage, and in the case of a fault, injects the required compensating voltage into the system so that the downstream devices see an acceptable voltage level. An SRT is considered a system solution to protect many loads or the entire facility. However, sometimes you may only need to protect a few or single critical load, like a variable frequency drive. A drive ride-through is used to maintain a constant DC bus voltage on a variable frequency drive during a sag event. They can also be outfitted with ultracapacitors to ride through short-term full interruptions. As you have seen, there are multiple solutions to voltage sag correction. Characterizing these events with power quality monitoring is necessary to determine the appropriate solution for your facility.
Sag correction is a vital way to improve the uptime and reliability of your power systems, and thereby improve the productivity of your operations.
Eaton Corporation is a designer and manufacturer of tested and trusted products and services for the largest and the smallest power systems.
Here at Eaton's Power Systems Experience Center, our engineers are always ready to help troubleshoot, brainstorm, and work with you to determine the right solution for your power system.
Contact us or your local E representative to schedule a visit today.